I'd argue that Vision was actually the strongest character in early Lookism. Knowing what we know now, it's safe to say that even in the past, Vision hasn't lacked any sort of strength whatsoever. And in the more recent chapters, we've seen what Vision is truly capable of, easily dispatching Chang Yongji, a representative of Suwon, as well as the Zero Generation fighter when he was with Daniel. Using this powerful fighting technique, Vision was able to combat even the most powerful of fighters in his age like Taejin Chon, who's considered a rival to Vin in terms of power and technique. What I think makes Vision so special though is his experience. At a young age, Vision has fought countless of strong opponents in the past when he wasn't even at his peak. I think that this shows just how much potential Vin actually possesses, being the son of Jin Mujin and all. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's take a look at Vision's actual stats. For strength, I thought it was appropriate to grant him a C+ stat, as time and time again he was able to show just how capable he is of outputting so much power to finish his opponents, especially when he finishes off Chang Yongji with ease simply with one hand. What a finisher and truly a remarkable feat of strength. Due to this, I've decided to give Vin a matching Z stat for his abilities for strength. Moving on to speed, contrary to Vin's strength, his speed isn't actually all that impressive. How I think he makes up for it is his reaction time and prediction. Don't get me wrong, being a Lookism character, I'm sure his speed is something matching of his comrades, but I think it's safe to say that Vin's speed isn't anything to be wary of in the least. Which is why I chose to give him an EX plus in speed, which in retrospect isn't all that bad when you have the grip strength to uproot actual trees, but then again, his stats could always be more rounded out. As for his potential, 2 words. Jin Mujin's son. S+. As for his intelligence, I mean come on, this is like the third character who's had a C+ for their intelligence. His endurance is a totally different story though. Being a fighter in his prime, he was able to tank several hits from the like of Byul-gyu and even the Ghost Story brothers. It's safe to say that Vin's endurance is in no way lacking. In proportion to his strength, he's able to take in just how much he can dish out, which is why I'm giving him an even stat of ELR for the sole reason that time and time again, he's shown that he's no pushover and he's able to take hits and give them back, which is why I think an ELR stat is appropriate for Vin.